thing to the most high. I'm not watching anything on there. Let me turn that off. Where is? I didn't realize that was on. Bro, 1 second. It just be random stuff on there. Like whenever I disconnect my phone, so I wasn't watching nothing else on there. But this is Tavia the Historian, and right now, I'm just a little bored. Right now, I don't know. So sometimes I'll be like having these conversations with myself, and then like I don't record it, and then like I just completely forget everything I was talking about. So, um, man, I have a headache. But it's okay. We are in September. September. Dang. I have one more month to be 31. And I actually forgot how old I was for a little bit. I had to like do the calculator. I didn't know if I was 30 or 31, but a little bit I remember because of my experience with Erica. The only reason why, okay, so Erica has a video. What's it called? Hold on. Okay, so Erica has this podcast video called. Hold on. Don't forget my memory. Don't run away. I think it's in podcast. Let me look. Okay, it's not in the podcast. Hold on. Okay, so it's called Macy's Diary. And then it's the video where she says, I approach sex like this. So that's how I remember how old I am, because it was very, very big thing for me, because I don't have conversations about sex. Before I was 30, I run from them. And I was like, I had to finally stop running, because I was like, my brain was like, okay, you're 30. You have to have these conversations at some point. Like, I freak out. Like, because, okay, so my niece has two little brothers. And so she was changing their diaper. And so she was telling my daughter how to change the diaper. I'm just over there on the couch minding my business. And she's like, and this is the baby's penis, and you have to clean it. And like, I was like, which is probably a completely normal thing to say. But I was like, bro, I was just, whenever anything about sex came up, or anything, because that's a sexual body. It's not a sexual body part. If anything came up about vaginas or penises, like, I freaked out. Like, my daughter didn't even know what a penis was. Like, that's how she learned what a penis was. Like, but I did not have any type of conversation. Not even just conversations. If there was more than two people in a room, if there's two people in a room and a third person walked in, I left. Tavia's not there. So I came out of a lot last year. I came out of a lot last year. When we were kids in like 7th grade, I don't know why kids always want to talk about sex, or at least where I grew up. Because they always was like, oh, are you a virgin? Have you had sex? This and that. And like, that would always make me freeze, because I don't know what to say. Well, because I was getting raped and abused all the time. And so, because I wouldn't know how to answer the question, or I freeze, they'd be like, oh, she had sex, isn't it? And I'm like, so that was a common occurrence from what I remember from 7th grade. It probably definitely was before that, But that's, where I had a kind of understanding a little bit of what they were talking about before, like, because when I was in kindergarten, all of my friends, we used to all hang out, but then they started dating. And it was like, I didn't understand that conversation. I did not understand that conversation. So ever since the seventh grade, and kids always it's every new person. Do you have sex? Like, why is this the fucking question? Why is this the question? Why we're kids? Why are we talking about this? And so some people I did go off on. Some people I just went off. Like, I don't know. And so I had the urge to go off, cause just like reflex mechanism. But then my brain was like, Tavia, you're 30. And then I was thinking about the time like where I freaked out when my niece was like, and this is how you clean the baby's penis. And I was just losing my shit. Like you have to have these conversations at some point. You can't avoid there are healthy conversations about sex, and then there are unhealthy conversations about sex. And so I did watch her video. I did watch the video, and that was like the first time I really sat through a conversation about sex. And then all of these things started unraveling in my brain, and I don't know, it was just a lot going on that time period. What? Did something bite me? Why did I have a but yeah. So yeah, that's how I remember how old I am. Cause I was 30 then. Aww. She just took her first steps. My sister told me my niece took her first steps. I don't know if she means like right now or actually. But my niece is about to be one. She's about to be one this month. My sister Maya's daughter. I only have two nieces. So my throat is sore right now. My throat is doing that. Wait, why my messages disappear? What the hell? What the hell? What's going on my phone? Bro, what the heck? My phone is happy that I'm getting messages. I'm so happy for her little moments. Her little mommy moments. Man. She's the reason that I did not rock my daughter to sleep until she was like 6. Because I felt bad that I did not rock her to sleep. But I did not rock my daughter to sleep because by the time she was born, I was so tired of rocking children to sleep. And I just remember my arms burning. But that must have just been because I was a kid, because my arms definitely did not hurt having to rock my child to sleep. But I felt bad because, I skipped a lot of those things because of all of the trauma. Nah, that one was just from parenting from a young age, but then other trauma and stuff, man. But other trauma. Y'all cannot be scared. If Trump start trying to mass kidnap and rape women, we gotta fight back. We gotta fight back. We not giving in. I mean, he's already doing it, but don't be scared. He's really a coward. Look at his bitch ass. He only fights women. He won't fight no man, nobody. How about he get his ass beat by all us women? That would be so awesome. Just beat his ass and hang him up by his boxers or something. But I'm just so yeah. It's September. We got 2 birthdays in the family. Shout out to my niece, just took her first steps, birthday coming up. And my sister about to be 21. I think she's about to be 21. I think. Okay, she's 11 years younger than me. Let me see. How old am I? Yeah, so she's about to be, because I'm about to be, let me see, 21. Yeah, she's about to be 21. I was just playing. I thought she was about to be 22. She's actually about to be 21. That's wild. She's so young. She's about to be 21. That is so crazy. So my youngest sister is about to be 21. She has a son. And then my other sister, who I don't talk to, she has 3 children. A daughter and 2 sons. And if anybody mess with my family, that would be the last thing y'all do, right? So don't even think about it. Man, getting ready for my end of year review. So I said I wasn't gonna do an end of year review this year because I was just gonna take everything in, and I really feel like it hasn't gathered enough for me to be able to really do anything with. But end of year review every year for homeschooling with my children, because I do homeschooling, not traditional school. Ooh, that's something else we could get into. I did homeschooling with them, and so we don't do kinder, first, second, third. So every year on the journey, we're on the journey year 5. This is the end of the journey year 5, right? So did I space out or something? Because we started when my daughter was 3. When she was 3, that was the first year. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. So I didn't black out time. So we're on the journey year 5, the end of journey year 5. In December, the first week of December is the beginning of the journey year 6. And at the end of each year, we do an end of year review to go over, what we learned that year. And then so that's they would have to do a written report and a verbal presentation and a project of something they've been working on that year, of what they learned during that year. And I do the same thing with myself, because this is what my mom, when I was little, my mom my family had a farm, and my granddad kept selling us to his friends' farms. But my mom we did not have to go to school. We could choose to stay home and work on the farm, on the land. I never chose to stay home and work on the farm because it was weird old men always smiling at me. I was like, no, fuck no. So I went to school. My sister often stayed home and worked with my mom on the land and stuff. Sometimes my sister came to school because probably I talked her into going to school. School was not mandatory for us. School is not important to my mom, but my mom is smart. My mom invents a lot of things. People just rip her off. She be calling to give people her inventions, and they be like, oh, somebody already came up with that. And then that shit come out a couple months later and shit. She be trying to put patents on. My mom is smart. She's just not intelligent. I'm going to say she's not, or maybe she's just scared that they're going to try to kill her. And I don't know, but a lot of things my mom be inventing, and she be causing them, and they be like, "Oh, somebody already invented it." But um, what was I saying about the homeschooling? So yeah, so end of year review. So this is my end of year review time period where I'm going over the things that I learned last year. My life was pretty painful, so it's hard to process things. It's hard to process things. But that's where we are right now in the year review. So I'm doing a lot of reflecting in this time period. Yeah, okay, so I was going to touch on with the homeschooling. What I was thinking about was because when I was courting with my, basically when my husband who abandoned me was courting me to be with him, we were talking about, we don't have anything in common. We don't have nothing in common. I mean, we do it like we had the same favorite color. We both had the same favorite fruit. We did have some things in common, but there was a lot of things that we did not have in common. So like, okay, so like we both had the same favorite fruit, pomegranate. Pomegranate is not my favorite fruit anymore, though I do still really like it a lot. What I remember that there were one of the big things that we had was like I wanted to do homeschooling, he wanted to do public school. And that was something we really disagreed on. One of the really big things that we disagreed on. Why am I saying we didn't have nothing in common? Because we had the same favorite color. My favorite color is pink, but I was not allowed to have the favorite color pink. I was kind of beat and told what my favorite color had to be, which was red. I guess after getting beat, it kind of grew on me. Because I guess red is not actually really my favorite color. I was just told that had to be my favorite color. But my favorite color is pink. My favorite color is pink and gray and pink and gold. And pink and white and pink and blue. I like pink. But color matches. But back then, before I came out of everything, we had the same favorite color, which was red, which is not my favorite color. It's a cool color, but it's not my favorite. We used to have the same favorite color. His favorite color is crimson red. We had the same favorite fruit, pomegranate. What is my favorite fruit now? I stopped liking stuff because of him. I really do still like pomegranate, but I don't know. When I was little, my favorite fruit used to be mango. I like dragon fruit. I don't think I have a favorite fruit right now. I don't think I have ever since I had my daughter, I haven't really liked sweet. My taste buds changed to where I don't really like sweet things that much. Before I had my son, I did like sweet things. Not so much candy, but like pastries and stuff I did like. Now, since I had my daughter, I don't that much. Like the first 3 months, I really did like sweets. But then once it got to the end, it was like, I don't know, it was like, she was like, say something for me, bitch, or something. Because it was like, I would still have the taste for sweet, but then like it would be too sweet, and like it would do like this rejection response thing to then like to where then the last 3 months like I didn't really like sweets, and my daughter likes pastries. But it's weird because like everything I don't like, she likes. Like in the Neapolitan, I hate strawberry. I do not like strawberry. She loves strawberry. Strawberry is her favorite. Strawberry is her favorite. It's like I've been making room for her my whole life. Everything that I did not touch growing up, that's all her favorite stuff. That's the main thing I remember. Oh, fish. I hate fish. I hate fish. She likes fish. Fish is disgusting. My bad. Fish is disgusting. Like, I will not be like, don't cook your food in the oven with my food if you're making fish. But I did sometimes heat up our food together because I was like, I kind of didn't want to wait and I wasn't going to heat up my food before hers. So now I was like, I only did that like twice. But no, I hate fish. I hate fish. She likes fish. She likes fish. She likes fish. She likes strawberries. I hate fish. I hate strawberries. Let me think. I don't remember what I don't like, but if I don't like it, she probably likes it. I did not like the color brown. I did not used to like the color brown. Now, it is clearly something wrong with me. I did not used to like the color brown. I don't know if it's because everybody said it was an ugly color or whatever. Her favorite color is brown. Like, if I try to buy her stuff, like, she just wants everything brown. Like, it's just really a basic room, basically. Like, her favorite color is brown. And I didn't want brown to be her favorite color because it's her grandma's favorite color. Her grandma's favorite color is brown. I surrounded her with nothing but pink. And she was like, because I had this theory that, like, I could make her like pink. And then she was like, she touched my hand all caring. Then she was like, Mom, I know your favorite color is pink and you want me to like pink, but my favorite color is brown. But she was like, I was like, why do you like brown? I was like, why is your favorite color brown? And she touched her hand. She was like my skin. Period. Okay. So she changed me. Like, it used to be, man, I used to always be walking around everywhere fast. She want to stop and smell the flowers. And, Mom, you smell the flowers with me. Got me over here, bent over on the side of the street, smelling flowers. People looking at me like I'm crazy. But it was worth it. I'm so glad. All that time, cutting the world off and tapping in with my child was amazing. It used to be funny because she likes to explore. I'm pulling her in the wagon and she got her little hand goggles. I had to get, no, my mom got her them binoculars, little butterfly binoculars. It is, man, having to ignore people because then, like, retarded people drive in, want to stop and laugh because I'm having the time of my life with my child, and then you want to laugh at me like I'm missing out, and you're in the car with your drunk friends that probably don't give a shit about you. Society is annoying. It's really annoying. But yeah, my car got impounded because my husband stopped making everything. We got 2 cars, and I put both of the cars were in my name because he had bad credit, and I was trying to help him build his credit, so I co-signed for him. And then he stopped paying all the bills and left, so he was hoping I would come back crying and begging to him, thinking that I would need him, but then I had to just go apply for a bankruptcy. Okay, she said that they found my cousin. She said they found my cousin Jatara. Oh, is she alive? Let me ask. So if they found her, that must mean she's alive. I really hope she's alive. Bro, she been missing since COVID. If she's alive, I'm cool. Because, like, we don't talk. Every time I try to date somebody, she goes and steals them. But she did not deserve her life. We were always pitted against each other. I didn't take the bait. But we were always pitted against each other. And she was being brutally, physically, and sexually abused. So that was not her fault. So, yeah, I'm still gonna, and then they coming for me next. They kidnap her. I'm next, my nigga. And so, yeah. But no, she really, I mean, if I'm in love with Erica, I really can't be mad that she stole my girlfriend Amber. And it's not really Amber's fault because Amber did not know me and Jatara was even related whatsoever. But I told Jatara, I told her like, "Hey, that's my piece. Don't touch it." And she was like, "Oh no, we're just friends, this and that." And then me and Amber dating, and then I'm telling her like, cause she was like, "Oh, Jatara's your cousin?" Oh yeah, that's cause my cousin's Mexican. She's Hispanic. So, it's not like we do favor each other, but like you're not gonna like we favor each other sometimes, not even all the time. Like there's sometimes we look alike, not all the time. My cousin is very beautiful, um, more beautiful than me. Like she don't have these rough days, but I still look good on these rough days. But I don't look as good as my cousin does. I'm not a liar, right? So Amber didn't even know that we were related. And so we're dating, and here my ass sounding goofy, like, yeah, my cousin just told me y'all was friends, and then Amber tells me like we were, like we were together, and I'm just this bitch. I really hate my cousin. I can't believe I was mad at Amber for that for some times. Like that's stupid. Like Amber didn't even know we. So no, like I'm glad my cousin's alive, but no, I still don't fuck her. I love her, but no, that's messed up. That's fucked up. If I'm gonna be with somebody else, that's something I gotta get over. But no, that's fucked up. Like how you just and she always do that shit. She always do that shit. Like everybody else was fucked up to you. I never did no fucked up shit to you. Why you keep trying to like that's disrespectful. I don't play with people's partners. Like everybody else is fucking with you. Your husband is cheating on you. So you're gonna come try to mess up. So look, yes, I was married. But my husband was like, if you don't get with a woman, I'm gonna force you to be with one, whatever. So he allowed me to date. Or not even allowed me, tried to force me to date. He did not know that I was dating Amber. Because yes, I was married while I was dating Amber. I was married to my husband while I was dating Amber. Um, but I don't think he knew that I was talking to her because me and my husband were dating Haley at the same time, but Haley was trying to play me. So I started talking to Amber, but then my cousin started talking to, you know what, this is even what this video is about. That sounds crazy. This is all the shit I don't unpack. This is the first time I'm saying any of this out loud. That sounds wild. I gotta say that again just to make some sense of that. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So, I was with my husband, right? Bam. He started beating me, talking about if you don't be with a woman, I'm gonna force you. Like, basically trying to force me to have threesomes. Like, no, you're not about to force me to do anything. So, I'll just, go do my own thing. But then, so Haley, my childhood best friend that I knew since first grade, turns out, it's so crazy because I always wanted like a male version of her. Turns out, so my separated husband's mom's best friend, which is a woman, has a daughter named Adina, and Adina's dad is Haley's dad's best friend, right? So it turns out when the adults was having conversation, when Haley's mom was talking about there was this black bitch, right, that was kicked her out of the friend group. It was my husband's mom that kicked her out of the friends group because Haley's mom is white and she is racist. My husband's mom is very racist. Um, but so that's so crazy. That's so wild. That is so crazy. That is so wild. So they all knew each other, like didn't know our town was so small, right? So so Haley and Wasan, like they was basically talking because they're like we're basically cousins, right? Um, so he was talking to Haley. I was terrified. I was so in shock back then. Like, I wasn't really talking. So he was talking to my childhood best friend. I don't know why I was scared to talk to her because the last time we had talked, which was 2 years prior, I told her how I felt about her, and I was really thinking she was gonna say she didn't like me, but she was like, "I love you. I want to be with you forever." And I got scared. I was like, "I love you, and I don't want to talk to you," which is really horrible. Oh, this is really horrible. Like, this is really, really horrible. And I was just, I shouldn't have did that. I definitely should not have did that. I definitely should thought she was gonna turn me down, and I was just gonna be like, okay, I got that off my chest. And that was so horrible. That was a horrible thing to do. But I started getting scared because, like, I'm a perfectionist, and I started thinking, like, what if I hurt her? What if it's not perfect? Like, what if I'm not able to be perfect? And like, it just like I just got so scared of making mistakes. So I was like, I can't do this. I called my LT for some help. I called my LT, for she was like, you gotta figure that one out on your own. And then, or she told me to call my sergeant or whatever. And then that was horrible. I was like, I called her back and I was like, I don't love you. And then I didn't talk to her for like 2 years. That's horrible. But the thing, because also that's so horrible. But she's like very obsessive. I'm not allowed to have any other friends but her. I mean, I wasn't about to be able to talk to nobody else in the world for her. And I also wasn't ready for that kind of commitment. Right? Like, I want to have friends. I don't want to cheat, but I want to talk to other people. Like, literally, not like dating, but like literally talk and speak. But like, no, she just wanted me only for her. Like, when we was little, if I had other friends and she met them, she would go say something and they would never talk to me again in life. And like, so I don't like, that was horrible. That was really, really horrible. And I guess I deserve kind of what she did as revenge. But I was young. I should not have touched what I was not ready to handle. Yeah, that was very, very, very horrible of me. Yeah, I do regret that. I definitely regret that. That's not how you handle a situation. But anyway, so my husband and Haley was talking. Don't know what they were talking about because I didn't talk to anybody. Um, I did talk to Amber. I talked to Amber. Me and Amber talked. We were both kind of in similar situations. Um, so me and Amber were dating. I was so that was later though. That was way later. Me and Amber was not dating yet. Um, what my husband convinced me to go see Haley, and I ended up going to go visit her the first time, and then I got over all that fear and everything, and that was the first time I seen her, and like I think I want to say 11 years. Um, and then all of that happened, but then she was mad because of what I said. I didn't love her. Um, and she was getting her revenge. She was getting her revenge. Um, but I was really scared because I would literally do anything for her. So I was lying. I do love her. And I was scared because of how much I loved her. And I was also scared because I wanted to kill her brother that raped me. As much as I loved her, I hated him equally. And I had to stay away from her so I don't kill her brother. Um, but I would have done anything for her, and that scared me. Um, I just did not know how to handle the situation at all. But yeah, then I went to go visit her, but then she was getting her revenge, and she kept trying to talk to everybody in front of my face and trying to play me and trying to do witchcraft on me to control me, trying to love trap me, and I had to break out of that. And then I ended up talking to Amber. Ended up dating Haley with my husband. Me and my husband were both dating Haley for a little bit. And she was supposed to be our third wife. But then our parents got mad because they were saying I brought a white girl into the relationship. And then my husband started beating me, talking about I have to accept his side chick, which was this mystery woman that I still don't know to this day. But now he looked like he has a son about the same age as my daughter. And I started talking to Amber after me and my husband separated. Me and Haley broke up because I didn't want everybody looking. Everybody was blaming me, and it was about to look like I already knew they were about to say that I broke up with him to be with Haley. So I just broke up with her because I broke up with my husband. Like, we separated, so I broke up with Haley because we was all three together. Me and Haley did talk a little bit after that. But then I got with Amber. Like, me and Amber were already talking, but I was in Texas. She was still in California. I was now in California when my husband left me because our parents said that he could beat me and cheat, and that's what a man do when my life is over. And I just gotta serve my family. And then me and Amber ended up living together. Dated in person for like 2 months. But then decided to focus on our children and getting our life together. And then get back together. But then in the midst of me trying to co-parent, they jumped me multiple times. And she did want to live together, but like without the kids. And I was like, that's a failed mission. Like, that's a failed mission. Why would we just be together and not take care of our kids? So I did not want to do that. And then I basically spaced out for 7 years. Not spaced out. I was working on healing and trying to get my kids back and trying to co-parent. And then we were going to get back together, but then 7 years passed. She's in another relationship. I'm in love with Erica Mason. This story sounds really crazy. I mean, do it sound crazy? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Yeah. That's wild. No. But I'm not mad anymore at my separated husband. We knew that it was a chance that it was not going to work out because I was abused, he was abused, and we were just trying it out to see, if we could do this, right? And so we tried it out. It did not work because our parents were telling him he could beat me and cheat, and he decided to take that advice and feel like he can cheat and beat me. And so it didn't work out. He said he didn't want to be with me. He left me. And then everybody started telling me, like, oh, you're crazy. He don't want to be with you, so you need to leave him alone. You're crazy because you won't let him go. He don't want to be with you. And then now I let go, and now they're like, this is your husband. You're crazy. What the fuck? No. He don't want to be with me. I don't want to be with him anymore. When I still wanted to be with him, y'all was telling me, you can't force him to be with you, this and that. And, like, I wasn't trying to force him to be with me. Like, we literally was married. Like, what is y'all talking about? But no, I've come to the exception. This man ain't did nothing but beat me and cheat on me and take the advice of our parents to beat me and cheat on me. And I don't want to live like that. I don't. So I let go. He abandoned me over 8 years ago. So no, No, stay over there. I'm not mad at him anymore because I let go and I don't want to be with him. While we were together, yes, I was mad because he didn't do nothing but beat me and cheat. But I let go now. I understand that he was lost too. Like he told me. He was lost. He didn't know what he was doing. We both was clear on that. Both understood that this had a probability of not succeeding. So still have to figure out how to co-parent. Still have to figure out how to co-parent. But no, I'm cool off him. I no longer hate him because I completely let him go. And my next goals in life moving forward is to make more money so that I can get a house, so that I can get my children, and continue on my healing journey, which these videos, right? So my healing, and I'm also a historian. I'm taking a break from school as I am studying history. I am still working on my dissertation because it was just too much to handle all of the work while going through all of these horrible life things, like my parents telling my husband that he can beat me and I have to slave for the family is crazy as fuck. And now I'm supposed to get schoolwork done too, and then all types of other shit. Nope. So I'm a historian, also working on healing. This is my end of year review for 2025, and yeah.